Hi guys, this is a review, a first impression of the Lomography Instant Square. I've tested 10 picture of the Lomography, and I will show you the result. Now, um, my first impression is there's a very high curve, a very steep curve of learning. So this is my first picture. Focus to infinity. It might not came out well, but I put it in auto exposure, and some of the picture is quite overexposed where there's a direct sunlight. The next picture is a portrait. I try with portrait and with the 0.5 meter portrait lens, with auto exposure. Now I think that this camera isn't made for portrait or macro photography because all the result will be overexposed. And I think there's a defect on mine, or it might be in others too, whereas part of the bellow can be seen in the picture, like here. The next one is, well, I try another another with portrait lens with minus EV. Now this came out a little bit better even though it's out of focus, so just bear in mind. And here again in the bottom right and the right side of the image, there's part of the bellow that can be seen. So it has a very steep learning curve, like I said before, but I don't think that you'll be taking a lot of portrait with the portrait lens. I think the sweet spot of the lomography is between 1 meter and 2.5 meter. Those are the sweet spot of lomography and infinity. But nearer than that, I wouldn't do anything. Now, I tried to take a picture inside with no flash. I focused to infinity. Here's the result. Well, the subject is underexposed because the light from the windows, the window is stronger. And then I try again with minus 1 EV with the portrait lens, and still with two results, these images came out overexposed. I just don't know why, to be honest. And out of focus. It is very difficult to find the right distance. I also use a meter tape. So yeah. Now with the filter lens, this is the reason why I bought the Lomography Instant Square. Because of the filter lens, I find it very useful and fun to use. I came from Polaroid, where, well, actually, I miss all the Polaroid monochromes or bichromes. So this is an alternative, a very viable alternative I found. So this is with the red filter. Now it's actually red on green makes things a little bit orange, but I really like the result. Everything came out the way I wanted. And then this, I think with the 81C, so a lighter tone of orange, like this, and somehow it's able to capture even the redness of some flowers here, even though they are pink flowers, but green. And they, I think this filter can work as the ND filter where there's a very harsh sunlight. This is a very good alternative for an ND filter. And this is with the yellow filter. Turn things very yellow, but still some greens can be seen still. And the last picture is with the orange filter. I really like this tone. This is my second favorite from the red. And the flowers can be still seen in other color like pink, but the grass and the greens are tinted more yellowish. The sky is almost red, and yeah, it is a very fun experiment. So who is this camera for? I think for those who want to experiment more and want to have a sharper images. Now, which bundle or which one should you buy? So I highly recommend the one without all the bells and whistle, without the instant mini back, without the portrait lens, because those are just junk, and without the splitzer. Those three things are just junk. You won't be using it anywhere, to be honest. Those are junk. So buy the simplest one, and it's, I think it's cheaper. I think it's at least 99 euros, at least the last time I checked. And if you are able to find a box of color filter, get it. Is a very fun thing to have. I think I'll be putting on the red filter on my Lomography forever because I love the result. So if you're like me, that you want to have the Pigalle version, well, you have to bear in mind that you have to get the bundle with everything. But if you don't care and you can live with either black version or the white version, get the simplest one, because all those bells and whistle that came with aren't worth it at all. So thanks for watching.